Hi there, this is Dr. CryptoXRP, and as an introduction to this video, I would like to send out a big thanks to all those who support my channel in the early days of its existence. It's not easy at times, but your support makes it worthwhile. Now, there are two pieces of news I wanted to share with you guys today. The first concerns the Bali FinTech 2018 agenda. The IMF has issued a press release called the Bali FinTech Agenda, a blueprint for successfully harnessing fintech's opportunities. So, the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, explores in this agenda its recommendations on how the current financial system could use fintech technology to improve the financial structure of the world. There are a few interesting parts. If we scroll down to Annex 1, here we are. It says, embrace the promise of fintech with its far-reaching social and economic impact, particularly in low-income countries, small states, and for the underserved, and prepared to capture its possible wide-ranging benefits, including increasing access to financial services and financial inclusion, deepening financial markets, and improving cross-border payments and remittance transfer systems. Reaping these benefits requires preparation, strengthening of institutional capacity, expanding outreach to stakeholders, and adopting a cross-agency approach involving relevant ministries and agencies. A few comments here. The first part on the objecting of helping low-income countries or small countries for the underserved sounds like what the Mojaloop Foundation is doing, which is led by Bill and Melinda Gates, and of which Ripple is a partner. Moving along to the part improving cross-border payments and remittance systems, we all know who could help them there. If we move to part 2, enable new technologies to enhance financial service provision by facilitating foundational infrastructures, fostering their open and affordable access, and ensuring a conducive policy environment. Foundational infrastructures include telecommunications, along with digital and financial infrastructures such as broadband internet, mobile data services, data repositories, and payment and settlement services. Once again, we all know who the perfect candidate is to building these foundational infrastructures concerning payments and settlement. Settlement is very important for us even more, because that is what XRapid with XRP enables. Part 3. Reinforce competition and commitment to open, free, and contestable markets to ensure a level playing field and promote innovation, consumer choice, and the access to high-quality financial services. The successful and large-scale adoption of technology would be facilitated by enabling policy framework regarding of the market participant, underlying technology, or method by which the service is provided. Now, this is interesting as well. It can mean a number of things, but it can be interpreted as regulation should enable and facilitate the use of underlying technology fintechs use, such as distributed ledger or digital assets, for example, and the method by which the service is provided, XRapid. So, to sum up, the IMF is saying that the regulations should facilitate and enable access to high-quality financial services regardless of who, what, and how it is done. It does sound like an open invitation to players like Ripple. Policymakers should address the risks of market concentration and should foster standardization, interoperability, and fair and transparent access to key infrastructures. Sounds like a job for the ILP. Not saying it is, just saying that the ILP fits the job description. Moving along to part 4, foster fintech to promote financial inclusion and develop financial markets. Examples include expanding access to finance while reducing costs, providing new ways to raise funding, enabling new information services to assess risks, and spurring new businesses. Expanding access to finance while reducing costs. Again, expanding access to finance while reducing costs. Sounds like a job for Ripple. Now, these parts are less significant, but here's part 9. Ensure the stability of domestic monetary and financial systems. If we go down to here, on the other hand, fintechs could help central banks improve their services, including issuing digital currency and expanding access to and improving the resilience of payment services. Once again, It looks like a job description written for Ripple, even though it's not mentioned. Now, moving on to the second piece of news that is on the same subject. Mike Carney, he's the governor at the Bank of England, made the opening speech at the Bali FinTech 2018. Now, as you know, the Bank of England has been working with Ripple on cross-border payments. Here in this speech, he mentions that FinTech has the ability to increase financial inclusion for small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs. Ripple has released a video not so long ago on a product to improve cross-border payments for SMEs. Carney goes on to mention that innovators are serving customers better and providing new liquidity, for which a strong contender once again here is Ripple and XRP. He then specifies that the Bank of England is focusing on the creation of a plug-and-play framework for payments and that cross-border payments cost 10 times more than domestic ones. Ripple fits the job description again. So nothing official, just dots that seem to connect pretty well. So even if it sounds that Ripple wrote the agenda for the IMF, nothing can be confirmed officially at this time, and it is up to you to make up your mind what you read into this. I cannot emphasize this enough. It is up to you to question and decide what you see into this. I give you the parts that sound very Ripple-ish and XRP-ish, but you have to make up your own mind. Now, in other news, XRP has tanked a little over 10% over the last 24 hours, but we're all used to that now, nothing to see here. Continue to fill up your bags progressively over time before the moon. And lastly, it would be cool to imagine a partnership between the billionaire Elon Musk and our very own OUT to Wind on a project selling your own solar power with streaming into ledger payments. OUT has reached out to Elon, but to my knowledge Elon has not answered yet. But I shall be following that up pretty closely. In other OUT news, keep an eye out for an XRP Tipbot app. So please do like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. I am not a financial advisor, I am Dr. CryptoXRP. Have a great day, peace out.